Hello, everyone. Welcome to the U.S. immigration information. What if having two passports didn't change your life at all until one ordinary trip suddenly became complicated? Imagine returning to the United States after traveling abroad and being asked extra questions because a system now shows information you didn't realize you were expected to keep organized. A second nationality you've held for years, overseas financial connections you assumed were separate, paperwork you never thought applied to you. Situations like this don't automatically mean trouble, but they can lead to delays, additional review, and unnecessary stress if you're unprepared. As we move toward February 2026, there's increasing discussion about changes that may affect people with more than one citizenship. Some updates involve tighter documentation, more connected government systems, and clearer expectations around reporting. While online conversations often make these changes sound dramatic, the reality is more practical. Staying organized and informed matters more than ever. In this video, the goal is simple. We're going to explain the kinds of updates dual citizens should be aware of, the areas where people most often run into issues such as travel, taxes, and official paperwork, and the steps you can take now to avoid confusion later. This is about preparation, not fear. I'm Sophia, and I cover U.S. immigration and policy updates in a clear, straightforward way so people can understand what's relevant to their lives. This content is for general informational purposes only. It's not legal or financial advice, and individual situations can vary. If your circumstances are complex, speaking with a qualified immigration attorney or tax professional is always a smart step. For many years, dual citizenship in the United States functioned quietly. People followed basic rules, used the correct documents when required, filed taxes as needed, and otherwise lived normal lives without having to actively document every detail of their second nationality. Government agencies often worked in silos, and information wasn't always shared across systems. What's been changing gradually and globally is the way records connect. Travel data, immigration files, security checks, and tax systems are increasingly able to cross-reference information. This doesn't mean dual citizenship is being restricted or banned. It means inconsistencies are easier to notice, and resolving them after the fact can take more time than simply being prepared. One of the most important things to understand is that the biggest risk for most law-abiding dual citizens isn't their status itself. It's being caught off guard by a request for information they haven't organized. Passport applications, government employment reviews, immigration filings, or security screenings may ask for clearer confirmation of citizenship status and background details. A practical approach is to keep a well-organized record that includes proof of U.S. citizenship, current and expired passports, key travel dates, and past immigration documents if you naturalized. Having these ready can make routine processes much smoother for people working in sensitive professions such as government roles, defense-related industries, aviation, or positions involving security clearances. Additional questions can be part of standard compliance. These reviews don't imply wrongdoing. They're really designed to assess risk and verify information. Being proactive with your employer's compliance or security office is usually far better than trying to explain missing details later. International travel is another area where, honestly, preparation really matters. Border screening increasingly relies on digital systems that review travel frequency, time spent abroad, and patterns over time. Most travelers will never have an issue, but frequent or extended travel can lead to additional questions about residence, employment, and ties to the United States. Keeping proof of your U.S. address, job, tax filings, and other connections can help resolve these conversations quickly and calmly. Taxes are one area where mistakes can become, well, pretty costly. U.S. citizens are generally required to report worldwide income, even if they live abroad or hold another citizenship. This doesn't automatically mean higher taxes, but it can involve additional reporting. Many people are unaware of certain foreign account or asset disclosures that may apply based on balances or income types. If you have international financial ties, consulting a tax professional who understands cross-border rules can help you stay compliant and avoid surprises. Some topics are especially fact-specific, such as foreign military service or holding formal roles with a foreign government. These situations are evaluated based on context and intent, and most dual citizens are never affected. If this applies to you, professional legal guidance is far more reliable than online assumptions. Families with children who hold or may qualify for more than one citizenship should also stay organized. Children born abroad to U.S. citizens often acquire citizenship automatically, along with another nationality. As systems modernize, parents may be asked to document this more clearly during passport or official filings. Keeping birth records, citizenship documents, and passports in order can prevent confusion later. If you plan to sponsor family members for immigration benefits, officers may look more closely at whether you maintain genuine ongoing ties to the United States, especially if you spend significant time abroad. This doesn't remove your ability to sponsor relatives, but it can mean providing clearer evidence of residence, employment, and financial connections in the U.S. The most effective approach moving forward is simple preparation. Keep your documents organized, track your travel, review your tax situation if you have international assets or income. Communicate early with employers if your role involves compliance or security requirements. For parents, maintain clear records for children with dual status. Dual citizenship remains legal and valid in the United States. What's evolving is the level of documentation and consistency expected as systems become more connected. When you understand what's required and take steps early, the process is far less intimidating. If this information helped clarify what to expect, staying informed as policies continue to evolve can make a real difference. Preparation today is almost always easier than fixing issues.